Let me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Megan, the skeptical one.
I'm Erin, the believer.
Do you know how hard it was when you said 6 seconds for me not to go 6, 7?
Oh my gosh. I've changed the way I line kids up. I now say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. So you know what I do now? I go 6, 7. And they're like, oh my gosh, she did it back. I checked with all my kids like 17 times. I'm like, you sure it's nothing dirty? And they're like, no, it's not dirty. I'm like, then why are people saying it?
Yeah, if you're not around kids and you're like, what are they talking about?
Oh my gosh.
Well, we did look it up because we had one kid using it in a term like, kind of like I'm going to 86 you. They said, I'm going to 6'7" you. So I'm like, what does 6'7" mean?
I don't think
And
that.
so we looked it up, and it is in reference to a rap song that is referencing a basketball player's height.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it means.
Yeah, that's what my kids told me.
But these kids are running wild with it.
It's so weird.
Like, I want to hear the rap song because I guess in the rap song, they must be like 6, 7, but something about it must be real catchy.
Yeah. I went to high school with a kid who was 6'11". If we're going to be bragging.
Yeah, go a little higher.
Yeah, 6'7" is impressive, but it's not rap worthy.
It's not
culture changing.
Yes, and this apparently is
Oh my
because
gosh.
every kid is saying it all the time.
I know. I hear my first graders go 6, 7. Like if I even if I do the 1, 2, 3, they're like they know it's coming. So like 6, 7. Hey, creep dogs, quit it out. Quit it. It's so weird.
Did you say reap dogs?
Creep dogs.
Oh, creep. I was like, what is that? That's a new slang, new term.
Creep dogs. It's driving me crazy. I'm so sick of 6, 7. I thought if I start saying it, I'll make it so uncool they don't want to say it. But no, they love when I say it.
Yeah, so 6, 7.
Oh, yeah, there you
I
go.
don't know what's so cool about it, but it is.
I don't either. But speaking of school, I told you this the other day, and I don't know if you remember. And if you do, you need to pretend like you don't.
Okay, I will try my best.
I think we've got the confirmed ghost sighting. We know my school is so old.
Yeah. And you said before it's haunted.
It's haunted. Yes, I've heard Mommy. It was very scary. Nobody was there. My door used to unlock
Except
itself.
for your daughter was there, but yeah. Okay, go ahead.
She didn't say it though. Okay, but anyways, a couple weeks ago, I was eating lunch with my friend Sarah, and on Fridays I've got the latest lunch of the day. It's horrible. I'm starving by the time I get there. It's just me and her in the teacher's lounge.
Okay.
And kind of out of the blue, I hear water running. It wasn't happening before. And I'm like, oh, somebody must be in the bathroom. But that's weird because I didn't, like, maybe they're in there for a long time.
Maybe they got some business to attend to.
Right. There's a bathroom right off the teacher's lounge. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Well, then it just keeps, this water is rushing. And I'm like, what in the world? Finally, I look at Sarah and I'm like, do you think the water's like the toilet's running? And she's like, oh, I don't know. That water's running for a long time. I said, yeah. Open the door and the water is pouring out of the drain or out of like the faucet.
Okay.
It is like rushing water. What adult, and that is only adults who use that bathroom, it's in the teacher's lounge, would just turn the water on full blast and leave?
What adult doesn't flush the toilet? Because that happens often
Ew.
in our adult bathroom.
That's weird.
It's really gross.
That is really gross. That doesn't happen at my place, luckily.
Well, aren't you all? Just
Okay, so then I'm like, one off, who cares? Maybe maybe I didn't notice. But then it happened again, exact same scenario. I'm standing by the door this time.
okay.
It's busier now. There's lots of people.
Okay.
And I hear the water turn on. I hear it turn on. And I say to Carolyn, if that water is rushing right now, we've got a ghost. Because this happened the other day and I just heard it turn on and I opened the door. Sure enough, it's on again.
Nobody's in
Yesterday,
there. You could have just walked in on somebody, Aaron. You didn't even knock.
listen, this follows up to it. I've got another follow-up story. Just keep going. So then 2 days ago this week, I turned it on. There was a trickle of water. Same faucet. So I'm like, okay, something is going on. Now, the scariest thing that's happened in a bathroom.
Like you went to turn the water on and you couldn't get it to rush. It was just a trickle. Is
No.
that what you're saying?
Like another time I went into the bathroom this week.
And it was on.
And it was on, but it was a trickle. It wasn't full blast.
Okay. They're getting tired. Like, oh, I'm lifting this. No, like the nozzle is actually turned.
It's like a turn this way, like a left and right turn.
Oh, that's interesting. I was thinking like an up and down.
No, it's not like you bump it on your way out.
Okay.
It's like a turn.
Okay.
Okay, now the scariest thing that's happened in a bathroom that I can ever remember.
There have been some scary things that have happened in bathrooms for sure.
Again, remember that this building was built in 1896.
Okay.
And sometimes our doors are fickle. And half of the week this week, both of our like staff bathrooms upstairs, the door would lock. Like you couldn't open it from the outside. So you're like waiting for somebody to come out and nobody ever comes out. And finally you're like, oh, it's just locked. So that was annoying.
Okay.
We finally figured that out. We have to use our key to open it. Well, then they fixed it. So like, okay, that's not going to happen anymore. You can just get in.
Okay.
Apparently they fixed it too well.
Oh, so now it doesn't lock at all.
Because I was going to the bathroom.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And when I tell you, I was in the worst position.
Oh, no. What were you doing in there?
Let me just tell you, I'm not going to go into detail of how crappy I'm going to go into a little bit of detail.
Now we're talking about
Oh,
crap.
sorry.
What's going on?
Bad use of term. I'm not going to tell you the full state of how bad my day was yesterday.
Okay.
But it started off bad because it was freaking pirate day. And I was like, oh, I've got stuff. I could be a pirate. I put on these pants. They're like linen pants. They're a sensory nightmare. They're too big. And I'm like, I feel like somebody's going to pants me at any moment. It would be so easy. So I think I can like kind of walk funny because I'm like trying to like almost
Keep
push
'em up?
out my stomach so that they're tighter. It's horrible. So those were getting on my nerves. The scarf I was trying to wear on my head kept falling off. I was annoyed when I first woke up.
Ugh.
Now, and the shirt I wore is this little striped shirt. Normally I wear a t-shirt. This was like a nice t-shirt.
Mhm.
And it's a little bit shorter than I would. So when I'm going to the bathroom,
There's
and
nothing to cover you
I'm
there.
leaning back a little bit. I'm not going to get into detail, but my stomach is hanging out for the world to
I've got a
see.
visual. Okay. Okay.
And poor sweet,
Oh, no. Who was
cut
it?
this out.
Oh,
Yes. Opens the door and goes, oh my gosh, shuts it really fast. I'm like, vagina out. I mean, she saw everything.
I cannot wait to talk to her about this on Parent Teacher Conference
And
Day.
not only that, there is a line of children behind her.
No, Aaron Taylor.
There's a line of children
They
behind
all
her.
saw you?
Thank the Lord
Oh
they
my-
were walking into that room.
Oh, my
But had they been
gosh.
coming out, they would have seen way more of their art teacher than they ever needed to see. It was
Oh,
the most embarrassing thing of my life.
Aaron, yeah, that's a topper.
It was horrible. I barely know this teacher. We're trying so hard. I'm like, oh, I really like her.
Oh, she's
I want
so
her to like
sweet.
me. And she's so nice. But I walked in and I was like, well, I guess we know each other now. And she was like, all I could think of was there are kids behind me. I was like, yeah, there certainly were so many kids behind you. And she's like, do you think they saw anything? I was like,
Oh
no,
my
I only saw the back
gosh.
of heads and you shut the door very fast. And she's like, okay, then I don't care. She's like, girl, I've seen everything. I don't care. I was like, you haven't seen this belly. Very few people have seen this belly on full display.
Be proud of it, girl. It's fine.
Girl,
Oh, that is so funny.
it
It's so
was-
shocking for both parties,
it was
really.
so shocking. It was horrible. It was so embarrassing. I came out like face beat red.
Beet red.
I see one of our other teachers who like is right next to the bathroom, and I was like, I just got walked in on. I'm so embarrassed. And she was like, I walked in on somebody this morning. That door is not locking. And I was like, oh, at least I know I locked it. Like at least I feel like justified in the fact that it wasn't my fault.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, but it was horrible.
Isn't embarrassment such a funny thing? Like, at the age that we are now, you would think we would kind of be immune to being embarrassed.
Yeah, no, we're
But
definitely
when you
not.
get good and embarrassed, it's like, oh, it just takes you right back to being a kid again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the world is going to end because that just happened.
Oh, I know. It was horrible. It was
Oh,
horrible.
bless your
And
heart.
just as a little icing on the cake, I got my flu shot and my COVID shot in one in each arm, and my arm hurts so bad
Oh,
I can
Erin.
barely lift it today.
no.
I'm like, it's just a wash.
Struggle bus.
This
We're
whole
on the
weekend
struggle bus.
is a full wash, and I hate it. It's fine,
Except for they're here right now.
except for lovely podcast time with my sister.
Yeah, because I am like, my house was mayhem before I got over here. So I was like, I cannot get out of this door fast enough because we decided that our house is too calm. So we
Oh.
got our child a drum set,
Oh,
and he is loving it. And he is so much joy. There's so much joy that he has. Every time he comes running out of there to get like a drink of water, he'll stand there hours at a time. He'll come around and
Aw.
he's like, I love it so much. And I'm like, oh,
Aw.
so glad you do.
Could
But
you put it
is
in the garage?
horrible. It's going to have to, I think it's going to eventually have to move to the garage
Yeah.
because it is painstaking. And like, he'll catch a good beat, but then like, I think it gets bored with the beat. So then it's like, let me just see how fast I can do this. I'm like, oh my gosh, everything is like sensory overload in my house right now.
Yeah.
So while I'm trying to get a splinter out of the most dramatic child I've ever met in my life, Macy James, I'm trying to get the splinter. So I'm like down there trying to get out. She keeps yanking her foot back away from me. and sobbing. I mean, like you would have thought, like it is the tiniest little splinter.
Yeah.
And I'm trying so hard to get it, and she keeps pulling her foot back right when I'm about to get it.
Yeah.
And then drums are in the back, just
Oh, my
blaring.
gosh.
And I was like, oh my! And both Google is on and the TV is blaring. I'm like, what is happening in this house right now? Oh, but getting that splinter out of her was so funny. I still don't think it's out of her, but she would not let me. So I just told her to go soak in the bathtub. And I was like, bye, James. I'm out of here. But at one point she looks at me. I look over and she goes, I just wanted to live a normal life. And it's like moments like that I have to try so hard not to bust out laughing because she means it with every fiber of her being. And her little lip is quivering. I just wanted to lead a normal life. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. The splinter is this big.
Her trauma story starts young.
Oh yeah, she is so fragile, that one.
That's hilarious. Miles said to me the other day in the car riders line, because I've got the parking spot in the back this week.
Yeah.
Or I did last week. Our parking is terrible. We are in the city.
Oh yeah.
So we
horrible
fight
here.
over those two parking spots. So they it's on a rotation. So I knew I could park back there, but that means I have to sit in the drop off lane for at least a little bit. Well, this one car was trying to turn in from the wrong direction, which you're not supposed to do. So I'm sitting there going, don't let that car in. Do not let that, I'm talking out loud. Do not let that car into the car in front of me. Don't let them in. Let them wait. They are not supposed to do it. I see almost 2 car accidents happen because it was ridiculous.
gosh.
It was ridiculous. That's not the way you come in. So anyways, they do let him in. So now this car is 2 in front of me.
Oof.
And I'm like, oh, you guys, we're going to get out as soon as we park, we're getting out. We're going to see who that car is, like which kid comes out of it. And Miles goes, oh man. And I feel like I've been preparing for this because every time you get really mad in the car, he's like, I try to figure out who's in there. And now you're letting me. He was like, can I unbuckle?
Go time.
Can I unbuckle now? I'm like, well, you just wait a second. Just wait a second.
Let him get out right there so he could go up there and stare.
Oh my gosh. I was like, how often do I get really mad in the car? Way to be
he
called
talks
out.
about your road rage quite often.
I feel like I've toned it down so much.
Oh, I don't know.
Shit.
He
Well,
talks about it from time to time.
Just know it is toned down.
Oh, could you
Because
imagine?
there are times where I'm like, oh, but I'm like, there are kids in this car. So apparently some of it slips through.
That's hilarious. Oh, our dramatic kids.
Oh, yeah.
What would we do without them? We'd be so,
So
quiet.
much time.
It'd be so nice. But we love them.
We love them so much.
We love them.
I had to be the taxi driver all day today where I dropped off Kevin and Nora to go to a Louder Than Life concert.
That is so cute.
It is so cute. It's like a metal concert.
Yeah, like a heavy metal.
Heavy metal is horrible. I let them listen to heavy metal in the car on the way.
Oh my god!
And Kevin was like, I can't believe you're going to let this play. I'm like, you're on your way to the concert. It'll be fine.
It's going to happen when she gets there.
It was horrible. Well, he was like, for my sake, because he knows I hate it. But I was like, nah, this is cool. I like it. I was trying to get
rock on.
Right. It was awful. And then as we get close, I mean, what people watching?
Oh, I bet.
It was very exciting. And then from there, I had to go pick up Sophie at Cardinal Stadium, which is like just down the road from there, because she was working at Earler's after a U of L football game. So now I'm at concert traffic and U of L traffic, and the mixes of people couldn't be more far off. Like it's like all these preppy U of L people,
sporty.
They're so sporty, and then all these like goth makeup, like makeup going all the way down their face, like their eyeliner is dripping.
Because
Like
it's so hot out.
But no, it was intentional. They're all wearing fishnet stockings under shorts or like big cutouts. I'm like, what is happening?
Is that what Kevin wore?
Yeah, you nailed it. His eyeliner was on point. No,
It's hilarious.
he wears Yoda and whatever that guy, mandolin or
dad.
something for president.
Cool dad.
Such a dork.
I think it is so cute that he's taking her.
I know. She's so pumped. And he just texts me, all she's doing is riding the rides at Kentucky Kingdom. I was like, oh, no.
She's not even going to the concert.
I don't know.
Kids. Isn't that's just how they are.
I know.
They have to go. They get there.
Yeah.
They want to go do something else.
Oh, there's a ride over there. I can't hear the concert, but I bet it'd be good.
And he could have taken her to Kentucky Kingdom.
I know. We have passes.
Any other day.
That would have been a free day for them, but
my
nope.
gosh.
Instead, it's $200. It's fine. It's still a steal, and they're going to be there till 11 o'clock tonight. And they're going to have a
she'll
blast.
never forget the time her dad took her
I
to Louder
know.
Than Life.
Yeah, it'd be great. I'm so glad they're doing it, and I'm also so glad I'm not.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Because that too, sensory overload. And I'm sure somebody there would have gotten a splinter and probably been dramatic about it as well.
Oh yeah, Probably me.
Yeah, right. Just want to live a normal life.
Oh. Okay, so I am going to read a story today, and it's a bit unconventional. This is from, I want to call him Lick My Neck Andy, but we don't call him that.
It is Lick My Neck Andy.
Okay, Lick My Neck Andy, who is sabotaging us for
from My
best
Skeptical
podcast
Brother.
in Louisville. I realized it really is almost diabolical because had they not just released that episode,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been a valid podcast,
Right.
and they wouldn't have been in the running. But I'm sure, like, people started voting for it on accident, and they're like, "Well, they just had their 300th episode. It's clearly valid.
An actual podcast.
300. That's more than we've got.
Oh my
so
gosh.
thank you very much." Anyways, he took a picture of
A handwritten.
a handwritten like a letter that they wrote from the Bullock Hotel.
Yeah,
or
they just-
Bullock Hotel.
So the My Skeptical Brothers, if you haven't listened to the 300th episode, which by the way is only their second episode, yeah, I'm going to out you, Andy. It's fine. They made their first episode a spoof off of ours just to be funny. The last road trip they took. And then they've just gone on another road trip and they look like they've had the time of their lives.
Yeah.
And honestly, well, I don't know. It's one of those things. I think that they are hilarious. So if you haven't listened to their podcast, listen to it and let me know. Is it just because I know them and I know their humor and I think that they're the funniest guys? We used to have so much fun in college. But I laughed my ass off listening to their 300th episode because they're all talking about like their voyage and how they have these ghost stories. But like they don't drop the ghost story until like the very end of the episode. And I don't think it's even like a real story. So anyway, it's pretty funny. They just talk about random stuff. So it's a great little fun podcast. I'd love for them to do a real one.
Yeah.
Just maybe name it something else so we don't.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, we see you.
Okay, so anyway, so this is a story. We don't know who it's from, but they took a picture of it because it's like a leave your story
Yeah.
in this hotel.
Right.
So it's dated October 16th, 2019. I came to the Bullock Hotel because I'm doing research on hauntings in South Dakota for an article I'm writing. I do believe in ghosts, but I am not afraid of them. Instead, I try to be respectful of their presence. I did not know any of the stories or much of the town's history when I came here. After taking the ghost tour, I became genuinely concerned about what I might encounter here. Ooh, wow, that's scary. This wasn't just a cute little tale about a restless owner micromanaging his hotel from beyond the grave. This is a site of mass death.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy. This is a truly, deeply... it reminds me of my 8th grade internet boyfriend. Truly, madly, deeply. That was our song.
Of course it was. I love your 8th grade internet boyfriend.
Yeah, no, I never met him. Oh, shut up. Don't bleep that out. Bleep that out, please. That's
she
embarrassing.
Was in love
Shut up.
with him.
Shut up. Oh, that's embarrassing. Okay. This is the site of a mass death. This is a truly, deeply, genuinely haunted place. This is hallowed ground. The trouble began when I returned to my room. The window shade refused to close and the TV did not work. Nothing too scary, just a little fun.
Yeah, that's not too scary.
Yeah, I slept with the lights on anyway. All through the night, I dreamed of death. Shouldn't it be dreamt? You know what? I would like for Miss Detweiler to tell me.
Yeah.
I feel like she would know that.
She would know?
Yeah. Didn't she tell us something once about the A's and ands?
Yeah, she would definitely know.
Yeah. I heard the sound of children coughing. One by one, they fell silent.
Ooh. Oh.
One by one, death took them.
Ew.
Until all of them were gone.
Were they all dead? That's what I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah. Gone from dying.
I'm not laughing about children dying. I'm just saying the way that they wrote that was so...
It's like Macy James in the future.
Yeah, exactly. A little dramatic.
But this was their dream. They
Okay.
can have a dramatic dream.
Yeah, they can, sure.
When I awoke, the silence was deafening. I could feel the freezing chill of...
Dun, dun, dun.
I could feel the freezing chill of death sweep across the room.
Ooh.
It was almost like I could see my breath. Ooh. It was so still, so quiet, so dead.
So dead. Everything is so dead.
It
in
was
this story.
underlined. I feel like I read that really good.
You did.
I was immediately overcome with a feeling of grief I've never known. They were babies.
Aw, so
babies. I could have held them in my arms.
Aw.
Naturally, I was completely terrified at this point. I tried to calm myself by speaking out loud directly to whatever entity might be watching me. That was when it got worse.
Oh, gosh.
Just as I was starting to calm down, I looked up at the mirror on the bathroom wall. The words, "Get out or scrawled across the glass in steam.
Mm.
What? That's scary.
You weren't even showering. You were just sleeping a second ago.
I know. That's what makes it so spooky.
Mm.
I screamed and ran out of the room immediately. The door slammed behind me, and I realized I was locked out.
Oh, gosh.
Well, girl, it's a hotel.
Might
That's
be
what
good.
happens.
Yeah, it might be a good thing.
As I stood at the front desk in my pajamas waiting for a replacement key, I heard the sound of a little girl laughing. I felt
It's better than coughing.
That's true. I felt a cold breeze brush past my legs. That was when I realized there is nothing to be afraid of. It is just the children playing games.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know. Definitely said get out.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Children can give consent too if they want you in their space. and they didn't. So
And children are fucking creepy.
yeah, children are so creepy, especially ghost children.
Yeah, well, those don't exist. But yeah, sure.
They never had a chance to live their lives. Oh, well, now I feel sad.
But now we're back
We're
to
just
being
laughing.
sad.
I know.
We were laughing. Everything was fine. They were playing a game. Now
Yep.
we're back to death.
Still sad. Death
Okay.
took them all for far too soon.
Mm.
Here they are, free to laugh and play forever, as all children should. Thank you for the lovely, albeit somewhat terrifying, stay at the Bullock Hotel.
Oh, wow.
And this is by Betsy. I won't read her last name because
Oh.
she doesn't even know we're reading it on here, but it does have it.
Betsy, I feel like you just had a really vivid, scary dream, girl.
I wonder if when she went back in, was there anything on the
I
mirror?
think that was all part of the dream.
Oh, you don't think she even left?
I think start to finish, it was the dream.
Oh, now if you're going anywhere, I would say she just made up the whole thing.
No, I think she probably dreamt all that. I think that was a dream. Like, I think it was, she even says that. Like,
The
she
start
doesn't-
was a dream, then she woke up and it was
She
so...
doesn't say it. She never in there said, I woke up.
Yes, she does. Would you like me to go back?
Okay.
I can, because it says very specifically...
When she, after she heard them coughing, that's when she woke up?
No, hold on.
I don't feel like I ever, unless, sometimes I tune things
When
out.
I awoke, the silence was deafening.
Oh, okay. Okay. There it is. And then the whole bathroom thing happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she made it up.
I mean, if she didn't make it up and it really happened exactly like that, then there's no way it's not a ghost because the steam, like it's nobody playing a prank on her. The steam.
Right. No, that's why it's totally made up. But here's my thing is, when she's saying that this hotel had like mass, death,
Yeah.
is she saying like, I guess, is that historical? Like,
You know what we're going to do? Because
What?
this was a weird one. I'm going to look up the history of the Bullock Hotel real quick.
okay, we'll
Look
do
at me
that.
doing research.
It never happens.
Truly. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read the whole synopsis.
Okay.
It does say AI overview because I don't know how to turn that off. So, sorry.
we're not meaning to use AI.
Yeah, Google's making me.
Hmm.
The legend of the historic Bullock Hotel in Deadwood, South Dakota. Well, what a name.
Yeah.
Center on the ghost of its founder, Seth Bullock, and include reports of unseen forces moving items, showers turning on by themselves. That's interesting.
It's
That
almost
could-
like Betsy knew that before she wrote that.
That could add steam.
It could.
Turning on by themselves, and a phantom cat that belongs to Martha Bullock, who is sometimes aggressive.
Does this cat have a hairball and sound like kids coughing?
Kids coughing, maybe. Seth's ghost is said to appear, especially when staff are idle. Oh, real bossy. The guests also report hearing voices, footsteps, and the smell of cigarette smoke. Well, it says cigar smoke. That's probably what they meant, not what I made up. The hotel is known for its paranormal history and offers ghost tours to share the stories of these encounters. The ghost of Seth Bullock. Presence. Seth Bullock, a prominent figure of Deadwood history, is believed to still host at the hotel. Activity. His spirit is partially active when staff members are idle. You already said this. Manifestation. Guests have reported hearing the phrase, hey, 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 whistling.
Ooh.
How do you do
That's
that?
like that. You just kind of sound like Santa Claus
And
there.
the-
Like a ho, ho, ho. I feel like it'd be like, hey, hey, hey.
Oh, hey.
It's it's scary. Not, hey, hey, hey.
I was thinking of Matthew McConaughey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, hey, hey, hey. Which is also kind of scary. I wouldn't want to be alone with Matthew McConaughey at this point. Get out bongos. I'd have to listen to that. He's sweating all over the place. No, thank you.
He's got all over the board.
He is an
He's
odd man.
Got to have a couple of screws loose there.
I think you can be too pretty.
Yeah, and then you just don't know what to do after that.
Yeah, who do you trust when you're that pretty?
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
And he is beautiful.
I feel like he's less pretty now, but he definitely.
I don't know.
I
I think
don't
he plays, like when he plays certain roles, he gets himself less pretty, but boy, he bounces back.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know who's gorgeous?
Who?
I'm sorry. I sent you. Oh, gosh.
That lumberjack.
No, but that guy is hot.
I would ruin my marriage for that man.
We're just taking, right? So Pascal, what's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
There's an ad on TikTok right now for a calendar.
Oh, yeah.
I think I sent it to you. Girl, I have watched that ad. I just need to go ahead and get the calendar. But they play it to like this slow music and they just show. Oh, well. Oh, gosh, I hope I didn't send it to James. I only send James and you. That'd be a little telling, wouldn't it? Whoopsie daisy. But no, it's like, it's playing to like some, like that, it's George Michael.
Oh, yeah. I can be your father figure.
I'm like, yes, you can.
Yeah,
Pedro.
that song is so sexy.
It is so sexy.
Which is so weird because it's George Michael.
George Michael was so sexy.
Oh, I was singing to Boy George.
Totally different.
You're right. George Michael was sexy.
Oh,
I'm sure some people found Boy George sexy.
Boy George. No, they didn't.
He wasn't my cup of tea.
Bless his heart. Oh, now he was a badass. Like I really loved Boy George, but I never thought he was sexy. But George Michael.
Yeah.
That man, hot, and saying the hottest music.
Yeah.
And so imagine the hottest music playing to Pedro Pascal. And it's like,
it is total father figure. Like, hey, daddy, like daddy energy.
Is. Oh,
so
God.
hot.
Blessed, he's hot. What were we talking about?
I don't remember. I'm not even going to read the rest.
We should just turn this off and let me show you that video because it is amazing.
Our podcast suddenly turns into a TikTok viewing podcast. Yeah. We just don't talk. You just hear the audio and laughter from us.
Oh, gosh. Oh, there wouldn't be laughter on this one.
No. But just in general.
Oh, my gosh. No, okay. So that's interesting. That little AI thing, what I remember of it that you just said. Because what she's saying is the feeling that she had nothing to do with like a micromanager boss, which is what I guess that hotel has been known for being haunted for.
Yeah.
So I feel like she just kind of brought her own. Like it didn't say anywhere in that history that there's like a history of babies or kids dying in there.
Apparently she went on a ghost tour.
Yes, and on the ghost tour they talked all about the micromanaging boss.
No, I think on the ghost tour they were talking more about like the dark history of it because she was like, I went here expecting the ghost of the micromanaging, but after that, that's when I was like, oh gosh.
Oh, so after that, so whatever they said there, it just implanted all of these things that made her dream.
Maybe.
And it was all just a dream, start to finish.
Well,
or she made it all up.
Or it was a ghost.
Either way.
If it happened the way it happened, it was a ghost.
Either way, Andy, what a shitty story. I'm kidding. It was actually Betsy. It was a fine story. It's just like to razz Andy because that's what he would do to me. All right. Well, let's hear a better story. How about that? Okay.
Sorry for the ice clinking. Megan made us Bloody Marys and they're so
good. They are delicious and they're worth the ice clink. Sorry, Rue.
Yeah. I don't even care if you don't take them out. She's like, shit, I've been taking them out this whole time.
Oh, yeah, Rue, don't take them out. That's way too much work. We don't pay you enough for that.
No, we do
and we won't ever.
Yeah, I can't afford to.
Okay. Now, it's time for a story. These Bloody Marys are good.
They're real good.
This story is from Haley, lovely, the one, the only Haley. I guess. I don't know if this is the same Haley that sent stories before or a new Haley.
Not the one and only. Could be the one of many.
That's right. I do think there are more than one Haleys out there in the world. But whoever you are, whether you've sent stories in or not, we sure do love you that you sent one in now. Hi, girlies. I know you guys like them long, so here is my longish story. We were just talking about Pedro. My mom and I take our dogs for a walk almost daily together at the cemetery in our town. A little layout for you. There's only one entrance to the cemetery at the bottom, and the main road has a bunch of side roads that will eventually lead you back to the main road. So it's just kind of all looping together.
Okay.
The main road then brings you to the top, which is one main road there's a lot of main roads in this.
It's the main one.
It's the main one, which is one main road in a circle like a roundabout with only one entrance or exit.
Okay.
One day we take, I think what we're trying to hone in on here,
It's basically
Haley,
one way in and one way out.
one way in, and that's all.
And a
one way out.
roundabout out.
That's right. I think that's going to be important to this.
I hope so.
Just
kidding, Haley.
Otherwise, there's a lot of information about directions. And you know how Aaron and I are with directions.
Yeah, no, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
She sure did. One day, we take the dogs up to the top because it's flat, and my dog is recovering from a torn CCL. I don't know what that is.
A CCL is something in their leg, I think. So,
Oh, poor thing.
I thought you were going to say a tornado. And I was like, how did just your dog get affected by
Survived
that?
for a tornado?
My dog's recovering from a tornado. That's
A torn CCL.
Okay.
I do a drive around just to see if there was anyone else up there because some people will let their dogs off their leash, even though in my state you have to have your dogs leashed, even on your property. My dog is reactive towards
even
it.
on your property.
I know. That's what
Hold
it
on.
says. I guess like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to have that ice in my mouth and I couldn't. And I was like, I'll crunch it. And they're like, no, that'd be worse. And then I had to react to it.
it's like, I don't know what else to do with this. You should have just swallowed it, Aaron.
Oh, there were 2 big chunks.
Well, do what you need to do for the podcast. Poor Rue's got to get back to
Sorry,
unpacking
Ruth.
her house.
Sorry, Ruth.
Oh, gosh. It's not like we just sat there and read all the lyrics to the song Relax for the second time on this podcast. Oh, my gosh. Okay. My dog is reactive towards other dogs because he was attacked a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Poor guy. We both saw a guy with 2 big dogs, and my dog went crazy barking at them, but we decided to get out anyway because it's a big place and we'll just avoid them. But when we turned around, they were gone, nowhere to be found, and this cemetery is full of trees. But where we were is a clearing, so we should have been able to see them. Another time, we took them up there, and I parked my car right at the entrance of the top part, and we noticed another car parked a little ways up. So we get out, and we start walking, and the car is gone. My mom and I look at each other with astonishment because the first guy with the dog, and now this car has disappeared.
All in one day?
I think two separate times.
Okay.
Not only did we not hear it start up, we didn't see it leave, and we were parked by the exit.
Ooh.
Now, I'm fully a skeptic and believe that these are easily debunked as us simply not paying attention enough. However, I'm not going to lie and say I wasn't a little nervous walking and driving around that road to leave, thinking that there may be a portal that these people disappeared through, laughing out loud.
Oh, wow.
My mom and I still laugh about it and really wonder where those people went because it has never happened again. I know this isn't the greatest story, but you always say you need more submissions.
That's better than Andy's. I'm just kidding.
Totally better than Andy's. Happy storytelling, Haley. Preferred pronouns she, her. Haley, I think that's a great story. I mean,
Yeah.
cemeteries are always spooky.
I know. They are so spooky.
Yeah, they are spooky.
Even though I feel like a cemetery wouldn't be haunted because, like, you didn't hang out there when you were alive.
Yeah, but, what if, I don't know.
You're, like, attached to your body.
Yeah, what if a ghost was, didn't like their home, so they just stayed in their body?
Yeah. Oh, their fleshy home.
Oh,
But
that's
no
so
longer.
gross.
Their bony home.
Unless you're Pedro
Ooh.
Pascal, that is a fleshy home I could stay in for days, my friend.
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty gross thing
That
to
was
say out loud.
That was really gross.
I hope he never hears that. That would be like,
Oh, can you imagine we get
mortifying.
huge and he listens?
oh God, that'd be
I
as
think he'd
mortifying
like
as your story earlier.
No, it wouldn't. I promise you. He would be cool about it. That was not that she wasn't cool about it, but trust me. I would rather him hear that I think he's really sexy than
I
somebody.
just called it his fleshy home. That's it's pretty gross. But then I think it's about his fleshy home, and it's not gross again. Anyway, are you ready for our fan favorite?
I am, and I think I'm telling you about it.
You sure are, but I'm agreeing that even though this person has been a fan favorite, I'm pretty sure,
Oh yeah,
surely, they need to be one again.
yes. So our fan favorite this week is Stephanie.
Stephanie, the lovely Stephanie, who does so much for our podcast.
She really does. She corrects us all the time. She's like our history buff.
She's our Patreon. She and her boyfriend do our website.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, without Bob, I don't know what we would have done.
Good grief.
I mean, we wouldn't have had a podcast.
We wouldn't have
Or
had-
we wouldn't have had a website. We wouldn't have had
I think
merch.
I was like, well, hold on.
I didn't mean podcast. We wouldn't
Rue's
have
like,
a website.
excuse me.
We wouldn't have a website, and we definitely wouldn't have had merch because
Right.
it still says you can buy that merch. I don't know
Some
how to
people
turn
out
it
there
off.
like, I don't think they do have merch. I'm kidding.
Hopefully by now you have it. Maybe
It's coming.
Yes, it's coming early October. But our one of our segments on Patreon, if you would like to join, is Erin Ruins Books, and I ruined The Housemaid. And she sent on our Facebook page, she's like, you might want to check out this podcast, or I'm just going to drop this right here. And it's called The Bad Book Club. And I was about 7 minutes in before I was like, oh my gosh, this is Stephanie.
Stephanie's podcast.
I didn't realize it was Stephanie. She probably even introduced herself at the beginning of the pod. And I was just so focused on, my mind kind of wanders until I really sink in. And I was like, I've heard that voice before. I was like, oh my gosh, of course it's Stephanie. And of course it's about books, but not just books. It's about bad books.
Nice.
Which is so fun because the only thing better than talking about a good book is like trashing a bad book.
Yeah.
I love finding other people who hate the same book that I did.
That's great. Is Stephanie, is it just her? She has a co-host.
She's got a co-host. I think they're pretty new. They don't have a ton of episodes.
Okay.
But they've got, it was funny. Stephanie's hilarious.
Oh, Stephanie is hilarious. Like so dry. Her sense of humor is so dry.
Yeah. And she just knows, she's one of the most knowledgeable people I know.
Yeah.
So she dissects these books in a way that I was like, oh yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. I'm like, yeah, that's true. So I've listened to her Handmaids episode. I've also listened to the bonus Handmaids because she found out more information and went back and talked about it.
Like Handmaid's Tale?
No, that's not, The Housemaid.
Oh, okay.
Housemaid.
I was
Sorry.
like, I feel like that was a really good book.
No. Sorry. The Housemaid is
okay.
I don't even know that's what it's called now. But
who knows? Something about a maid
book that was pretty lame. I read it. I've ruined it for you. It's fine.
Okay. I don't. Once Erin ruins a book for me, by that point I'm good and sauced, and I have no recollection.
They'd lock
of any
her
books.
up in the room, and then the wife was like in on it.
Yeah, vaguely.
Anyways, it was a pretty bad book, and she ruined it for me, and she ruins it for you all. I ruined it for you. She trash talks it, and then even more importantly, she trash talked Verity, which is my least favorite book I've ever read in my entire life, and I loved that episode.
So it's validation for you. You're like, it is a horrible.
It's the worst book, and I will never read a Colleen Hoover book for the rest of my life.
There you go. So, me either. How about that?
There.
In solidarity.
Take that, Hoover. So anyways, check out her podcast because it's amazing.
And the name of it is Bad Book Club.
The Bad Book Club.
I love it. You can find it on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm listening
Apple
to it on
Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. I'm sure you can find it everywhere.
Awesome. Well, Stephanie, that's so exciting. I remember like a while ago, she had a couple of little podcast questions for us. Mm-hmm. And even when she was asking us that, I kept thinking, why are you asking us? Like, girl, I feel like you're leaps and bounds and everything ahead of us. So,
yeah.
So good for you, Stephanie. I can't wait to listen.
Yeah. I did the fan favorite. You have to do the spiel.
Son of a bitch. Well, then you have to say the goodbye.
Fine.
All right, everybody. We're going to wrap it up here today. What a fun day it was. Thank you, everybody, for writing in, especially you, Betsy, and that lame-ass story that Andy submitted. Sorry, Betsy, it really wasn't lame. I'm just really trying to bring it home. Anyway, you guys, please, we need stories. If you will, please write us in at myskepticalsister@gmail.com. You can rate, review, and subscribe on all of the platforms, please. We need a new review. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Those always bring us up a little bit. So thank you so much for those of you who have. Please, if you have not, join that. Patreon. We've got an awesome Patreon that everybody here should already be a part of because we even have a free version. Why would you not?
I know. You get free bonus content.
Free content. Just get on there. Get on there and join our Patreon. And then if you want the extra, the goods, some would say, then you need to join our $3 tier where you'll get some extra content. I don't know what it is. Erin usually does this part, but it's something. And then I know the $5 tier, you will get all of the extra content and a movie night with us once a month. And this last one was a banger. They really have been good here lately.
We really have been picking good ones. I will say that last 10 minutes of the movie should not have happened, but
True. But
just
actually,
turn it off before that.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, Elena picked this last one for us. So if we don't pick them good, at least our Patreons do.
That's right.
So get on in there and watch a movie with us. We'd love to have you join. And I think voting is definitely done for the Leo. We have no idea yet. By the time this is out, we might know.
October 3rd, we find out.
Okay, October 3rd, we'll find out. And I think that's all.
Assalamu alaikum.
I've definitely done that one.
I know, but I haven't.
Oh my gosh, you're such a cheater.
Goodbye, gay.
Dork. Good night.
La 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 la.
So you can start that all over, Rue.
Okay.
I
I just answered for Rue. Okay. I don't know, Rue. If you don't want to, don't.
Other paranormal. It
But where were they? Nope, that's not all it says.
was like behind a tree.